My brothers, I just kind of did everything they did, so when they were golfing, I started golfing as well. I don't know, just everything about it. I really like coming to the golf course, and it's really fun for me, so. Well, I enjoy shooting low scores when I do. Really, I want to take it to the next level, so every time I shoot a good score, I know it's going to that, and probably just going to eat before the matches, how everybody goes. It's really fun, and then we come to the course and putt. So that's probably one of the good memories I always have.
The team sport now, right now, in here in college, and it's cool how it's different, how it's a balance of the two. It's kind of fun. This season's been a lot of fun, and just kind of the last ride, and we're have our eyes set on the Whitfield and hopefully the state championships again, and we've been really focused on that goal, and we've been playing really good golfs to this point, and we're trying to continue that and win, hopefully keep winning.
Well, there's a couple of them. It was maybe like when I started golfing, my dad would always take me to Churchill Country Club, which is closed now. It closed a couple of years ago, and I always had a lot of fun there golfing with him, and just messing around, doing boy stuff. This season would definitely be the Erie trip that we took like 2 weeks ago, maybe. It really helped me get closer to everyone, and I didn't play, but I still had a fun time, going out there and watching everyone, and we won, so that always helps.
Golfing around probably since I was young. I mean, I haven't really been taking it serious for that long. Probably started taking it serious 7th grade, but I've had a golf club in my hand ever since I was like 2 years old. My parents, they got me into it. I mean, I played hockey most of the years before high school, and they were always like, just have golf as like a side, just like you can play, like you don't have to really try, and just get good at it, practice, and you can keep it along with hockey. And I've just grown to like, I picked golf over hockey my freshman year and quit hockey, and ever since then I've been focusing on golf. It's been great. We had a great season. We unfortunately lost today, but we were 13 or 14-1. So I mean, we did really well. Well, I just won the Whitfield Championship today, or yesterday. I don't even know. We had people have to finish this morning, and I just went in to watch, but I finished my round yesterday, and I won, so I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, I was just ecstatic. I was so happy, because it was at my home course too, and I was just really happy that I won.
This season, probably going 13-1. Only having one loss and being section champions for a second year in a row is a really special thing, and not a lot of high school teams can say they did that. Just making it to Whitfield finals again for the second year in a row, and I didn't have a good round, but you always learn from that kind of stuff and you get better from it, but it was just a humbling experience, and I really enjoyed my time there. These 8 guys have been my brothers since day one, and I love every one of them equally. We shared probably the greatest memories I've ever had in high school together, and I'm proud to call them my friends.
I think that it always kicks my butt, and it just makes me really mad, so I just try to beat it, and it never really works that well. Just because I'm so competitive, and I don't really give up too easy, at least I don't think so I think that helps a lot. Yeah, the team's big, we're pretty good, so that helps. Can't let the guys down on the team, so I mean, it's pretty competitive individually between us, so that helps. Met Jimmy before we even went to high school down in Florida at a golf camp, so we've been pretty tight between that and just everybody being friends in and out of school.
I've been golfing since I was like 5 years old, so we're looking at 13 years. My dad put a club in my hand and it just kind of fit. Whenever you hit that pure shot, it's what always brings you back. Every time you hit a good shot, the feeling that you get just brings you back and you just keep wanting to play. All the parents and the coaches, they're always there for you. Even if you had a bad day, they're gonna be like, hey, it happens to everyone. You can just come back the next day, practice even harder, and go out there and try again. For all you guys out there that are coming up, rising seniors, rising juniors, you gotta keep your grades up. Great academics before athletics. Colleges, they wanna see those grades, but if they can see that low numbers in golf, you're there.
Well, my coaches have taught me to play the game in like a different way. Instead of like going for risky shots, just like punching out. And I usually wouldn't have done that, and it's helped a lot this year. Instead of making like high numbers, I made like lesser of a high number. Just like the competitive atmosphere of it, and like trying to win Whippeals or states or whatever, and stuff like that.
Shocked about that. But again, thank you for the ride. Thank you for believing in yourselves, in your team, and in your coaches. So now, really one thing. I'm not going with you. You said you're coming with me. Why didn't you go? Whoa! Way to go, Central! Oh my God! That is freezing. Way to go, boys! Yeah! Oh my God! All right, group hug. All right, who's going back? You guys play with me.
Hey Central Nation, I just wanted to thank everyone for an amazing 4 years. To the parents, we've spent a lot of time together over this wonderful journey. I know that we've made friendships that will last for me for a lifetime, so it's been wonderful getting to know you, and I'm so thankful that we support our children the way we do. It's one of the reasons everyone else is jealous of our program, and I love it. Coaches, you put in so much time and effort, and it does not go unnoticed at all. You're always so kind and supportive. And Coach Smith, you put in place a program many years ago that is second to none. With your standards of excellence, with tracking the stats, with the overall culture of the program, it's amazing. So thank you for all you've done. Coach Ott, I will never forget your hilarious course study guides. I will also never forget your driving tendencies. Coach Corey, thank you so much for everything you've done. Every college visit that we went on, I compared every coach to you. You were the perfect mix of a friend, but yet you also expected a lot from my son and the entire team. And you knew how to pull that out of them and how to drive those kids. And I know Jimmy never wanted to let you down. So thank you for all that you did to make him a better player. And Jimmy, I think you know already how I feel about you, but just in case you've forgotten, you amaze me every single day. I don't know how you do what you do, from being on highest honor roll and going to school 1 day a week. That's pretty impressive. But also what you've accomplished on the golf course. It brings me to tears with pride and happiness for you with all that you've done. So you have always been a kind and sweet and wonderful person, but in this last 4 years you've grown into a gentleman with integrity and a leader. And I know that there's nothing you can't accomplish when you put your mind to it. I'm super proud of you, and I wish this was not over. And I think it's time for me to stop talking before I start crying, but I can't wait to watch you at Penn State, and I'm super proud of you. We are.
Jimmy, I can't believe your high school career is over. It's flown by, and we've had a dream high school experience. You've met some of the best friends of your life. You've had great coaches. I couldn't ask for better coaches, and I'm so proud of how much you've grown as a young man and how much you've grown as a golfer. Corey, I know, has become a really good friend, and he's been a great coach, except for maybe freshman year when he told you to just hit it on the blanking planet. You've had such a great experience. It's been so much fun to watch. I've loved watching every shot, every putt, being at every match. It's been exciting and just an amazing, amazing high school career. I'm so happy with how well you've played, how well the team has done, and with how well you've represented Central Catholic. I'm excited for the next chapter in your life, going to Penn State University, playing on their golf team. I'm going to do everything I can to be at every match, and just like I was in high school. Also, try to be at every one of Jessica's matches as well. You've done great. You've achieved so many things, both from a team standpoint and individually. I could not be any prouder of you. You've worked so hard, harder than anyone that I know, and you deserve all the success that you've had and all the success you're going to have. Good luck. I love you.
Shane, for the last few summers, we have asked you to go outside of your comfort zone, so today I'm going to do the same for you. Dad and I would like to let you know how proud we are of you, not only for what you've accomplished in golf and wrestling, but academically and, most importantly, for the young man you've become. I would like to thank your coaches. They have done so much for you that they don't even realize. We are so appreciative of all the time and effort you put in, time you take away from your family to spend with these boys, for how much fun they have with you, and that anytime they can text you or call you, you reply back to them right away. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. To your teammates, thank you for being the brothers that Shane does not have. You do not know how important that is to me. Thank you for being part of the family and all of your families who have been so warm and welcoming with us all the time. This has been so much fun. I can't even imagine that we are going to have this opportunity in the next 4 years. But most importantly, Shane, for what I want from you is to look back over these last 4 years. And I want you to be proud of what you've accomplished. It has been so much fun. Thank you, and we love you.
Tyler, what a journey have you been on these past 4 years. I'm so proud of your perseverance, your dedication, and your work ethic in the classroom, as well as on the golf course. And words cannot explain how happy I am for you. You have also been blessed to be surrounded by a great group of coaches and a tremendous set of teammates. By far, Central Catholic Athletics sets the bar high, and by far, you and your teammates have left a legacy that will be hard to duplicate. I'm proud of what you've accomplished at Central. You've become a fine young man in the process, and the future is bright for you, your teammates, and the Central Catholic golf team. Carpe diem.
Hi, Ty. Words cannot express how proud I am of you and all that you've accomplished in your 4 years with Central Catholic Golf. I've always told you that one event will never define who you are as a person. However, Central Catholic and Central Catholic Golf has helped you become the man you are today. And for that, I am so thankful and blessed. I know that your future is bright, and no matter where your life journey takes you, please remember that what you have learned and experienced at Central Catholic and the love and the support of your family and friends will always be there as your guiding light. To Coach Mullen and Coach Smith, you were the first faces of golf for Tyler. From the poems, practices, countless rounds of golf at the Bob, and even through adversity, you encouraged him, supported him, and challenged him in every aspect of his golf game. Randy and I cannot thank you both enough for all your guidance and being a huge part of the game he loves to play. To Coach O'Connor, Coach Barrett, Coach Jabbo, and Coach Ott, thank you for being a great support system for Tyler during his varsity golf years. The memories he made with all of you and this incredible team will never be forgotten. To Tyler's teammates, thank you for being true friends and teammates to Tyler. I am certain this team will be talked about for years to come. The memories you have made will never be forgotten. As a parent, thank you for allowing me to be your cheerleader and for taking me on this incredible journey with all of you. In closing, I'd like to say to Tyler, I believe a bright future is ahead for you, and I wish you nothing but God's blessing and many more wonderful years of golf. I love you, Tyler. Roll Vikes.
Neil, it's the day after the PIAA championships, and I wanted to take an opportunity to tell you how proud I am of you, how much I love you, and particularly after a great round yesterday, and just letting you know that I know there's a little bit of disappointment there, but you set that aside to play your very best for your team, which I think is critically important and just typical of your career. You never quit, you always fight, and you always battle no matter what the circumstances. And that's going to serve you well not only in golf but in life. And I'm just very proud of you. I also want you to know that I always enjoy watching you play, and even for instance in the 17th hole in last year's Whippeals, when you took your shoes off and rolled up your pant legs and got into the marsh, and you hit perhaps one of the most spectacular shots in Whippeal history, to within 10 feet of the pin, and then you subsequently four-putted. Most of the people around me at that moment probably wouldn't guess it, but even at that moment, I was enjoying every bit of it.
Hi. On the momentous occasion of our son's senior golf banquet, I wanted to say a few thank yous. First, to the coaches who have nurtured our sons for the past 4 years, thank you. Thank you for everything you've done for them. The mentoring and the coaching has not only developed them as golfers, but has developed them into men. And we really appreciate what you've done for our son, but for all the boys on this incredible team. To the parents, you are an incredible group of people, and we are so happy that our lives have been blessed by you and with you. We've had a lot of fun watching our sons, and we will miss it next year when we don't have Central Catholic Golf to go and watch. To these teammates, thank you for being such incredible friends to our son Neil. I know he cherishes all of the relationships that he's built with all of the golfers over the last 4 years. You have been an incredible set of brothers, in addition to his brother Max. But you've been great brothers, golf brothers for him, and thank you for everything you've done. To our son Neil, I am so proud of you. Words cannot describe how it feels to be your mom, to watch you grow into such an incredible young man. I remember watching you as a little boy, so excited to go out and golf, be out there in your snowsuit hitting golf balls in the snow, because you had a passion for this sport. But this sport has helped you grow into the man that you are today, and we couldn't be more proud to be your parents. And as your mother, I am so happy for you and the career that you've had here, and I am so looking forward to watching more incredible golf as you go on in your career at James Madison. I love you so very much, and thank you for being such a wonderful, wonderful son.
Alex, you started out in a fight for your life being 3 months early. Mom was down at the McGee Women's NICU every night, nurturing your little 3-pound, 1-ounce body to be strong enough to come home. Even though you're always the smallest in class, on the baseball field and with your other friends, you had a spitfire and a spunk about you. You have a never-quit attitude in everything you do. You're a hard worker, dedicated and loyal person, and display a very caring, loving, and passionate attitude. You have a certain charisma about you that is addicting. Mom and I are constantly receiving positive laden comments from other teachers, parents, and adults about your demeanor and positive, mature nature. Some of your friends may not say this, but we as adults do see this. A good example of your never quit attitude can be seen during a very important match against Fox Chapel in the 2016 undefeated JV season. You shot a 42, and that's even after carding a 10 on hole number 3. You buckled down and shot par the rest of the way out and helped secure a 1-stroke victory over Fox Chapel. You didn't quit. Example of your loyalty and dedication is extremely evident when you missed the varsity cut in 2017 by 1 stroke. Knowing the coaches generally don't take juniors on the JV squad, you were about to walk away from the coaching, or from the team. All your friends made the varsity. You didn't know any of the kids on the junior. But the coaches saw leadership in you and asked if you would be a team captain and help groom the kids. You took on the challenge and did so with great pride, enthusiasm, and play. This sense of selflessness you displayed helped build this program. I want to thank Central Catholic for helping Alex grow to the man he is today. Is making him a better person, a stronger man, teaching core values of academics, work, play, balance. I want to thank Coach Mullen for his personal commitment to the players and especially to Alex. Coach Mullen always seemed to have a deeper connection with Alex, and Grace and I appreciated his observations and discussions. I want to thank Coach O'Connor for believing in Alex and giving him a chance on the varsity squad in his senior year. Being on the Central Catholic golf team is an honor earned, not a privilege. It's the best team in the state. Even though Alex was the 6th man, he would have been the number 1 or 2 man on 90% of the teams out there. Coach O'Connor inviting him to the varsity team was very appreciative, and Alex was part of most of the victories, including shooting 36 on the record-setting 176 day at Edgewood. I want to thank this great parent organization that Central has for its golf families. Being involved for 7 years with both our boys, Grace and I developed some close friendships and bonds that will go years beyond our boys' graduation dates. To close, Alex, Mom and I love you very much. We're very proud of you. We can't wait to see what your next life challenges bring and how you'll take them on, because we know you will.
I want to start off by saying I want to thank Central and the coaching staff for helping my son grow into the young man that he is today, for giving him the opportunity to be part of the best. It has been my blessing to watch Alex grow into such a young man. Whether Alex was on JV or varsity, no matter the situation, he was always committed. This is a life skill that he will always have. I couldn't be more proud of you, Alex, and what the future may hold for you. May God bless you and your teammates in your future endeavors, and you'll never know how much Mommy loves you.
Okay, this year's WPIL AAA Boys Team Champion with a score of 372, Central Catholic. Woo!